Saturday night, kids. Time for another monster chiller horror theater. You know, kids, we've been getting some mail lately from you saying that the movies aren't that scary.
I was really thrilled a couple of years ago when the NBC shows came out, but these have a real charm to them. They have a real handmade look to them.
Uh-huh.
And I suppose that was probably imposed on you by budget constraints.
Okay, now I'll let you know right up front. I agree with you 100%. I look back fondly on those shows, and I do find them entertaining. Some of the cast members don't.
Starring John Candy, Joe Flaherty, Eugene Levy, Andrea Martin, Catherine O'Hara, Harold Ramis, and Dave Thomas.
They're sort of embarrassed by them because I guess I don't know why the production values and things, but that's what I liked. It was because it was new to us and it was fresh, and we were experimenting, trying to find out what worked on television, and with a very limited budget.
No fee too high.
Hey, Doc. Doc, I don't want to bother you, but I feel like my shoulders are gone.
Oh, yes, I took the liberty of removing your shoulders.
And the show was only a half an hour, so we had to squeeze that into a half an hour, and we had to have it move. The show had to move along.
And if you're like me, you've probably asked yourself, what can I do about it? Well, now you can do something about it. So please, send whatever you can to stop those depressing ads.
And I still love the pacing of those half-hour shows. I think they just whip right by, which for comedy is great. I mean, that's what you want. And sometimes, we failed, but that's when we were still new at it and trying, as I say, experimenting. And some of the stuff, especially, when you have a low budget, and you have really embarrassing sets, if you had any kind of a set, it would look a little embarrassing, but the beauty of it was it would be over before you knew it, and you'd be on to the next scene.
Well, I'll have to take a size 9.
No.
In the mythology of the little TV station in Melonville, is Count Floyd also Floyd the newscaster?
I'm Floyd Robertson.
And I'm Earl Cannonbear.
And
exactly. Which we never, I don't know why we never made that more explicit. I don't think we did until almost the end of the show. We said, we should let people know for sure that Count Floyd is Floyd Robertson. And we did, actually. So, in our last season, I came on set to do the news dressed up as Count Floyd because I was celebrating from a party and I was a little tanked, a little tipsy.
I have grown to admire over the years.
And that's based on fact. That was the fact that a lot of small stations, and they maybe not even small, but back in the 70s, a lot of stations they would book these bad science fiction and scary movies, and then they'd get a host to host it. But the host would usually be somebody at the station was either the weatherman or a newscaster.
Yeah.
So he'd make a few extra bucks, hosting these movies at night.
Of all the characters you did on that show, did you have a favorite?
Hello, I'm Guy Caballero, president of the SCTV network.
I don't know. I like Guy Caballero sometimes, He was just kind of fun to do, wheeling around in that wheelchair and then jumping out, I think they all, I like them all, and the ones maybe I like the best weren't even recurring ones, just those little one-shot things. Like, there was another character I did, the really dumb guy on Halfwits. It was a show called Halfwits, game show.
Uh-huh.
And I think, Arthur Andrew Liggett was my name.
Yes, sir. And, Arthur, you've got to be pretty excited tonight.
Oh, yes, sir. That's right.
Did you get any advice from your friends or family?
Yes, sir, I did.
And what was that?
Yes, sir.
And I remember we were getting made up. We were trying to look as stupid as possible when I said, well, so I had a huge nose and a low forehead. And God, those were so silly. We always enjoyed doing that. These guys were so bad. You couldn't answer a question to save their soul.
Well, Lawrence, however, I was going to ask you whether you're starting to feel the pressure tonight.
I was before, but since I loosened my belt, I'm feeling a lot better. Thank you, Alex, then.
Live from Edmonton, it's Thursday night.
You did a satire, of all things, on Saturday Night Live.
Yes,
Satiring Saturday Night Live, which would seem impossible, and yet it's perfect. With the skits that don't have beginnings and ends, and everyone's kind of drugged out. And
Thank you. I thought it was pretty good too. And also we made fun of Saturday Night, with the dope references. We'd throw in just bad dope references whenever we could in this stupid little scene with a guest host. And it was pretty easy to do, actually.
I'm sorry, we're running out of time, kids. It's the end of the show. We didn't get time for the pig sketch. Good night, everybody!
And got a phone call after we did it from John Belushi. He said, bastard. But he thought it was good. He thought it was funny.
Well, plenty of that idea. And now I'm just talking to you because I want to talk to you, so I appreciate it. And
thank you.
And good luck with the DVD. I know folks are going to eat this up. It's a terrific collection.
Oh, thanks a lot.
I appreciate your time.
Okay, Bill.
Thank you.
Bye.
So long. This is Guy Caballero for the SCTV network.
That was Guy Caballero for the SCTV network.
I just said that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't hear you. I wasn't paying any attention.
You